I picked up a set of some of the best cleaning products. So what we're going to do a product roundup. So we've got the cheapest set here from Squeaky Clean. We've got probably a medium set here from Rejuvenator. I'm excited about opening this set. Then we've got the Markk. Everyone knows about that Markk. We've been around for a minute. And I think we've got the Rejuvenator wipes in here. Next up, we've got the Crep cleaning kit, which is pretty sick in terms of the way it came in packaged. Some droplets onto the actual brush. What I usually do, I try and just cover the brush. Just get into it. So, as usual, normal circular motions. Just go all the way around. You just keep going all the way around, making sure you're hitting all the spots. And especially with Air Force, they've got quite a number of panels on the shoe. Right back in there. Make sure you shake it a little so you don't have too much water. And especially with the midsole, so you just go around circular motions, get that back, the microfiber towel, and then we just wipe it. Just wipe it all the way around. Oh, okay. So far so good. Now we can actually wipe it properly in terms of all the areas that we cleaned. You know what? This is pretty good to be honest, in terms of what's it for the Crep one. Getting the set, so you get a brush solution. I think it's a 4-ounce solution. It's a little bit more runny, as I can see. It's a bit more of a liquid like. This will be a bit more stiff. I won't be as firm with the brush, especially if you're working around shoes that have a bit more paint. I probably need to dip that back in, shake it out. Flat, that's fine. This looks, as always, just wipe it out using a cloth. You can probably see the difference in the shoes. Up there, on the side. Just figure something out that works, but circular motion usually works. And remember, not too firm. Cloth. Result, I think this clean is pretty good. Although you don't get that much stuff in there in terms of it only comes with the solution and the brush. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Whoa! You get a solution, brush. A few drops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. And what I also like to do is I like to put a bit on the actual brush itself. Dip the brush into here, just about halfway. And then shake it out. Because you don't want it to be too saturated with water. The way to test it is just hang it on here. As you can see, no water sort of dropping out. So that's good. That's good to go. And it's not too harsh. Like you see, we've got the Supreme sign here. So there's a Supreme sign here. And that's probably some sort of paint. So you don't want anything that's a bit too harsh. And like I mentioned, the way I like to sort of do it is to sort of clean sort of half a shoe. And then just give it a little wipe. Just the whole shoe. Nice. There's a little bit more solution there. That's fine. You can see what you want, the one that frames start showing. And the circular measurements. Circles, especially here on the midsole, you can be a bit more hard with it. Keep going circular. So this water's pretty dirty now. What I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to swap it around. Start using the clean water. As you can see, it's a bit knackered now. You can probably see all the dirt that's probably deposited at the bottom. Move on to the bottom. Yes, so guys, make sure you keep changing your water. You don't want to be cleaning your shoes with dirty water, especially if you're on a second coat. So just shake it. That's it. Do. circular motions, keep going around. And like I mentioned, I like to work in sections, so one half first, maybe the toe box, and then you can work on the other half and get a bit more solution in there. I would have to mention that this brush is good. It's good, you can tell. In terms of the price point, you can grip it well. Really get in there, kind of get the tongue as well. And then just finally, some different techniques in there. So it's important to use a second coat. What I'll probably do is put more solution in here. Put it in there, droplets, put the laces in there, put these to the side, and then just dip it all in here. Just mix it up with the hands. So just swirl it. See, definitely seems to be some sort of oils in here. You know, it's working. As you can see, it starts to froth up as well. So that's pretty good. So mix it all up. Make sure you pull it through one side, and what you do, you pull, and then just squeeze it. So this is the best way to do it. And obviously, by applying pressure, what it does as well is you can get all that moisture. In terms of the rejuvenate set, I think it's pretty good. The brush is nice. It comes with wipes that you can keep on you anytime you go out. The solution's good as well. This is 7.5 out of 10. Clean. So when I first picked this up, I wasn't too sure about it. You know, the packaging's a bit bulky. Came with a brush, which is cool. To see whether it actually works. The set comes with a ready-to-use foam, the microfiber cloth. In my opinion, I was looking at this, and I think the quality of this isn't great. It's a bit, it's a bit thin. If I sort of put it up to the light, kind of thing like this, I can kind of see through it. Brush, as you can see here. The bristles are pretty firm actually. But like again, we said we'll see once we get straight into it. This is an easy to use set. And then squeezing out. And then you do the other half of the shoe. I'm wearing gloves. Do you know what I mean? So don't be shy with it. It smells nice. So that's the first set done. If I can cloth clean it. As you can tell, these were pretty dirty to start off with. But what we want to do here is you want to wipe off all that dirt that you've just cleaned off. And these probably need a second coat. We'll get onto the bottom in a minute. Wipe it all down. So like I mentioned, this is probably the cheapest cleaning set that we've got. So remember guys, generous amount. Squeeze all that on. Be shy with it. Grab it. Start again. Remember, so as you can see, look at the difference. As you can tell, there's grooves in this. This is off. It makes it easier to get into these grooves here, all the way through here, and that way you make sure you don't miss sort of any spots. That laces, what I would do is sort of bunch them up together like this, just in your hand. And remember, like I said, always wearing gloves because the smell when it gets in your hand. You can just squeeze some on there. Generous amount, squeeze it all on there, and then just put it all together. Put it all the way through it. And what it does is once you're applying pressure, it should really take all the dirt out. As you can see, look at that. It's all come off. Again, what you might need to do with this is you might need to do it quite a number of times. But you know, for today's purposes, we won't go through it. And these could probably put in the washing machine because these are pretty beat, to be honest with you. If they're that dirty, you can't clean them. So you might have to get some new laces. But in terms of this first set, I think that's it. It's done. I think we've tested all the products out. And final verdict. I think in terms of actual cleaning them, Tech comes on top. I think it's just everything, just the packaging. You get a microfiber cloth, you get a solution with it, travel case, and it comes with a premium brush as well. So I think overall, this is probably the best travel one if you're going to travel or use it in any sort of way. Secondly, we've got this Markk set. This packaging isn't very inspiring. I thought the set cleaned pretty well. The brush is pretty good, you know, it's pretty firm. You get a good amount of solution. Markk cleaned it to 100 pairs of shoes. Shoelaces, a solution, and you get a brush. The solution is good as well. Used a bit more of this cheapest set that we had on a fabric pair of shoes. It performed well. The foam works pretty good, but the brush is a bit too small, especially if you're like me, you've got medium-sized hands. It isn't too good. So if you're on a budget, this is definitely the one that you need to get. But it works pretty well in terms of how to do. It's probably the easiest set to use, which is understandable. But I think in terms of a sort of a product roundup, I think that's it.